60 gram of water at 50 degrees Celsius is added. Water equivalent of calorimeter is 5 gram. What will be the final temperature of this one? Okay, work out now. Water equivalent of calorimeter is 5 gram. Okay, this is added 60 gram of water at 50 degrees Celsius is added to 10 gram of ice at minus 60 degrees Celsius. Find final temperature of the mixture. The same method. First, for the temperature of ice from minus 6 degree to become 0 and of that of calorimeter again to melt. So you need not to write sentences. In exams, you should avoid that. Straight away, you should get into the data. It required to rise temperature of ice. So how much it is? So Q1 is equal to specific heat of ice 0 minus 6. 14.3. Okay, fine. Okay, let me check it. So mass of ice will be 10, 1 by 2. This is 6, so this will be 30 calories. Similarly, heat required to rise temperature of calorimeter. So here Q2 equal to WC, I'll write it, it is understood, into 0 minus of 6. So this should be equal to water equivalent 5 into 6, 30. Heat required for the ice to melt. For all ice to melt, Q3 should be equal to mass of ice into latent heat of fusion. Mass of ice 10, this 80, 800 calories. No, how much temperature of water should decrease for this to happen? If the temperature of water from 50, if it becomes 0, how much of it is available? 3000 calories. But how much is we needed for just to happen this? 800, 860 calories. So final temperature, can it be less than 0, equal to 0, or more than 0?
More than 0.
Then 0.
More than 0 it should be. Fine. Because if the temperature of ice decreases from 50 to 60, what will happen is like 3000 calories available. Just it needed 860 calories. So therefore, the final temperature of the content of the calorimeter will be more than 0. So therefore now, what is now? Heat required for melted ice Okay, this melted ice or it's like a formed water and calorimeter to rise its temperature to change its or say to increase its temperature from 0 degrees Celsius to some temperature we don't know. Okay, fine. It required for melted ice, formed water and calorimeter to increase its temperature from 0 to T degrees Celsius. We don't know this. This I'll call it as say like a Q4. So what is the Q4? Mass of ice melted. I should write here that same ice only. Specific heat of water T minus 0, water equivalent of calorimeter T minus 0. The newly formed water is how much? 10 gram only. Specific heat of water is 1 T. Water equivalent of calorimeter 5 T. So this will be 15 T. Tell me like a this particular, what is it to, who should provide this Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 when the temperature of water decreases from 50 to T degrees Celsius. So heat released, I'll, I think we will take it the problem here. Heat released when temperature of water decreases from 50 degrees Celsius to T degrees Celsius. So this will call Q naught. So what is the mass of water? Mass of water, specific heat of water. Heat released, no? So therefore, let me take initial minus final. So mass of water is how much? 60 gram. Specific heat of water 1. What shall I do after this? Anybody? What shall I do? I think this Q naught should be equal to Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. I should equate these two. This is very important. Who will supply that Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4? By decreasing in temperature of the water. So how do you say that the temperature will be greater than 0? I think that is what, see, you should have, if the temperature of water falls from 50 to 0, how much of heat is available? 3000 calories. But how much of heat needed for this process 1, 2, 3, 4 to occur? Or say 1, 2, 3 to occur? Only 8, 8, 60. So therefore, the temperature of water need not to fall from 50 to 0, somewhere greater than 0 degrees, the final temperature will be. So therefore, I'm assuming. So now I'm going to equate this one. So this will be 60 into 50 minus T, 30 plus 30 plus 800 plus 15T. Solve for T, you'll get the required answer. Anybody answer?
28.53, sir.
This will be your answer. Final temperature. What is T? Temperature of calorimeter. Now, what will be the final content? 60 gram of water at T degrees Celsius at 28.553 degrees Celsius. The finally what happened? The whole ice will melt. Is it okay? So what is the final? The final here is everything will be water only. The whole ice will melt, no? Here. So you can see I'm using word whole. 60 gram of water even the temperature of calorimeter also will increase because it will also absorb heat, no? Are you getting, no? Sometimes the whole ice will melt, sometimes whole ice will not melt, and sometimes what will happen is like the water will freeze. It can happen also that one. There can be a numerical of that kind also. I don't know calculations. You should tell somebody is saying 38.13. Some are telling 14.3.
28.5, sir.
28.5 only. Yeah? Check calculations.
Sir?
Ah.
Sir, 70 gram of water, no, sir?
60 plus 10. Okay, 70. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Mass of water. Oh, 60. Yeah, fine. 70 will be there. Yeah. Okay, I'll check the answer. I think this will be your answer. Huh? You have like this plenty of numericals. I think if you can solve few, you'll get a better picture. And very important, you check